everybody, it's Lacey. Welcome back to Paws and Paper. So I'm here for my daily Cora Crea Crafts crafting advent calendar. We are in day number 20. Oh my gosh, the box is getting empty, which means we are getting closer and closer to Christmas Day. Are you guys excited? I know everybody here is excited. My kids are super excited because today is the last day of school for them for a couple weeks. And they are super excited to be home. So let's see what we have today. So this, if you're just joining me, is a crafting advent calendar. And I am making, if I can get this open, a Christmas journal. Well, it's not necessarily Christmas, but it could be. It's holiday-ish. If you don't celebrate Christmas, it could just be holiday-ish. It's got the daily, every day of December in it. So you could use it as like just a December daily journal. So let's see what we have today. If I can get all this tape off and into this. It feels like paper in it. Ooh, those are pretty. White mist lace, silk, bud silk material. Oh, they're just little papers, but they're all, look how pretty with the butterflies and the lace. Okay, so those are same, and there's a different image. There's a different image. Oh, these are pretty. I like these. These are cool. Just little pieces of ephemera to tuck in. We can definitely turn the lace and the butterflies into something Christmassy. And there's quite a few different images. All right, well, let's gather up some things here and let's make something today. Okay, I'm thinking, here's the page we're going to be working on today. I'm thinking maybe we can just make like a tuckable envelope and kind of like clip it over the side, and then maybe we can just tuck a couple of these pretty little pieces in there. So I'm thinking that might be the best thing to do. So I'm thinking, I don't know if this is big enough to make an envelope. I do have a couple. I had some Christmas. These are just on probably like 28-pound paper, a little bit heavier than regular paper, but just a couple Christmas backgrounds that I had come across. I'm wondering if we should just make an envelope from one of these. So this is the page. If we have an envelope, this is probably the most likely not to be directional. Should we try that one? Okay, so let's make an envelope, and this is my way of making an envelope. This is the easiest way I know how, is to just make it square. So I roughly have 8.5. So I am going to cut this down to 8 by 8. And I am going to just make an envelope that size, which is about a medium-sized envelope. Okay, so 8 by 8. There we go. So we got our square. And then the easiest way for me to do this, because when I try to fold these just freehand, I'm trying to get my ruler out here, I don't do a very good job of folding. So I am going to actually find a pencil. Do you have a pencil, girl? You don't have a pencil anywhere? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. I gotta go find a pencil. Okay, found a pencil in a craft room. Don't have a pencil. Can you imagine that? Who does that? Okay, I'm trying to use my board here maybe to line it up some, but we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna go just diagonal. I'm just gonna do a real light line so that I know where my center is, and then I can fold towards the center. I know I see people do this freehand all the time, but I've tried to do it, and I'm not very good at all. So I'm trying to think. I don't think this will be directional. So I'm just going to take my two end points, bring them to my center where all my lines have crossed, and then fold those, and then I fold this up to whatever size. And I'm sure there's a million and one ways to make an envelope. Definitely don't have to do it this way. Okay, and then I just kind of try to make that straight. kind of straight, but not super straight. Okay, and then I will glue that little square down. Okay. And then this will come down to look good. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Bone folder would be helpful. All right. Squish it all down. There's our envelope. Now let's get these pieces, and I don't cut those off. I don't think it adds too much bulk. A lot of people cut them off. It's all preference. Do whatever you like. I really don't think it adds too much bulk in there. And then let's glue these sides down. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Tuesday. Getting all your ducks in a row for Christmas. If you have to go anywhere, if you have people coming over, or what everybody is doing. If you're sick and staying home, I think that's the case with quite a few people, actually. There's a lot of that going around, which is a real bummer. So hopefully everybody is feeling well. It's always not fun to miss out on events. Some people only get to see their family during holidays, you know? So, and that might be a good thing too. You never know. Just depends. Okay, let's ink this up. This is pretty bright white. We got to make it look a little bit grungy. Probably could have done all that beforehand. All right, and then I'll fold that back. I like the look of that fold being inked up. I'm gonna use my corner rounder. I like the points of the envelopes to be rounded. Okay, well that's pretty. I even got the poinsettia on the front. Yeah, I never, with like non-directional papers, you never know what you're gonna get when you try to fold an envelope, but that's not bad. That's a pretty one. Okay, so we have our envelope. And now we're just going to tuck a couple of these in there, right? So just as a fun little surprise. Let's see how many designs we have here. Those are different. Let's see what we can get. Give a nice variety in here of all these pretties. So we'll go through all these designs. There's that one. So I tell you guys, if you've been watching, I've been talking about our renovation. We are in the process of renovating our basement, which that's where my craft room is, and one of our bathrooms. And I'll tell you what, renovations sure do take a toll on you, because everything's a mess, everything's out of order. You know, it just gets to be chaotic. I'm ready for things to go back to normal. Okay, so we got a whole big variety here. Let's get all those babies tucked in there. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. Nice little surprise there. Okay, so then I'm thinking, okay, we can't go that way. We could. Do we want to do that? I'm thinking that might be really hard to get out then. Will that be hard? Oh, that won't be hard to get out. We could just do... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That was one of the cats knocking over a board down here. I told you we're in the middle of renovations, and the cat just knocked a board over. Okay, we can't go that way. Or we could just completely make it a tuckable, and I could just make we might want to do that. Okay, I'm going to grab a paper clip. What did you do, Stitch? Being nosy. Okay, got a paper clip here. Let's get some lace. Gotta add lace to our paper clip. How much do we want on here? This is the easiest way to make pretty paper clips, is just to tie on some lace or ribbons. Altered paper clips, the easy way. Okay, so do that. And then let's just do our little fancy cut there. And our little fancy cut there. Okay, move you out of the way. Okay, so then we can just stick our fun little envelope on here, and I think that was super, super easy for today. And then you got a fun little surprise, and you got your whole board to write on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this project today, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.